Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Tui here, and we're gonna be talking about Shinsuke Nakamura, guys, the king of strong style, guys. He is back, guys, and as you can tell right now, he just won the United States Championship against LA Knight, and yeah, I'm just gonna be talking about this. I think that Shinsuke Nakamura is like one of the best wrestlers. His aura is amazing. Um, Everything he's been doing has been really amazing. Like his feud of Seth Rollins, his feud of who is it? Cody Rhodes. It was amazing, but he just kept losing and losing and losing to the point where like he became like a jobber for the top guys. Which I mean, it's Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes, but come on, you got to give Shinsuke a win here. And they actually pulled it off, and I was actually rooting for Shinsuke to actually win. So I was right. My prediction was right because I was like, "There's no way Shinsuke is coming back with a like Demon Slayer vibe and like the moon, like the red moon and everything, new entrance and everything, just to lose." And like I said, I'm gonna make a whole separate video on LA Knight. So if you guys want to watch that video, I will be making a whole separate video on LA Knight pretty soon here. But man, LA Knight, his title run was. I'm telling you right now, it was trash. Straight up trash. Like LA Knight, I don't know about you guys, but I think his aura is just not it. Like I think all the people yelling "yeah" are just little kids, man. Like I don't know. Like there's just something that's not it with LA Knight, guys. Like his title reign was horrible. Like he became a referee for Andrade and Carmelo. Like what? And he's the champion. Like and his only feuds were Logan Paul, Andrade, and Carmelo, and those aren't even that good. It was literally Andrade and Carmelo having a feud, and all of a sudden LA Knight's in the mix. Like no, that title run was horrible, and LA Knight, I I don't see him as like a top guy. Like I don't know, he botches way too much. I'm telling you right now. Even though you don't like me saying this, go back and watch all his matches. I feel like he disrespects the title by dropping the title. Like literally every other match he has, he's been dropping the U.S. title left and right, throwing it around like a toy, not holding the title correctly when he's entering the ring. Like how do you like drop the title like that, man? That's just disrespectful. And the reason why I say it's disrespectful is because when Shinsuke won the United States Championship, what did he do? He set the title down and he bowed down to the title, man. Like as respect, man. Like you're the champion. It doesn't matter if you didn't want to lay down for Shinsuke or whatever. But dude, come on. You can't be disrespecting the title like that by accidentally dropping the title, even though you dropped the title like every other match. Like man, and those moves that LA Knight does on the top rope, dude, you just can't do it. Just please don't do it. Like you can use other moves. If you're not a high flyer, just please don't. But yeah, I might definitely have another whole rant video on LA Knight. But yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura, like I said, he's like one of the best wrestlers. His aura every time he enters the ring is amazing, guys. I'm telling you right now, there's no other characters in WWE that's like Shinsuke when he comes out. Like his theme music is one of the best theme musics. Although like he's been really doing nothing for the past like what 2 years, that's not on him because he's been having great feuds, but he's been losing all those feuds for other wrestlers to uh, make it to the top. Like Cody Rhodes, obviously he needed a feud. Seth Rollins needed a world title feud or whatever. Um, but yeah, Shinsuke definitely deserves it because when he was gone for what like 6 months or whatever, you know where he was? He was wrestling in Japan on a Japan live event tour. So if you guys didn't know that, I'm sorry, guys. Like, you guys think that he just left and came back, and all of a sudden he's the U.S. champion while doing nothing? No, he was wrestling in Japan. There was a Japan tour that was like a live event tour that wasn't even broadcasted for us to see. And guess what? One of his matches that he had in the Japan tour, guess what it was? It was a triple threat match with Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles. A WrestleMania match, man. Like, I don't get why they made a Japanese tour or Japan tour and it's just like a live event tour where like it's not even broadcasted in the United States. Like Shinsuke was doing all that and he's been training, and then he comes back and all of a sudden like some of the audience they're just like, "Oh, he just came back. There's no way he's winning. Oh, like he loses left and right here and there. Oh, like he sucks, blah blah blah." The past 6 months, dude, he's been training. He even said in his Japan tour like he wants to stay in WWE because he wants to actually like build a character and not just wrestle for the wrestle like for the art of it. He wants to actually like wrestle for like the storytelling and the art, not just like, oh, I'm a good wrestler. And he's the king of strong style and all that. But it's like Shinsuke even said himself, he wants a more challenging career, which is WWE, because WWE can go either way. Like you can have a really good run and then all of a sudden just fall out and become a jobber, which I hated because Shinsuke is so good. Like everywhere else, every other company, Shinsuke was on top. He comes to WWE, he's on top for like what, maybe 3 years, and all of a sudden he's just a jobber. Like I'm so glad that Triple H actually took the time to make Shinsuke a top guy again with a title. And I hope this title run is going to be a long title run because I don't want it to be a 3 month title run and then all of a sudden, oh, Shinsuke is just going to disappear again. And there's like so many opportunities to have great matches with Shinsuke. Like, if you guys don't like Shinsuke, I'm sorry, man, but like, Shinsuke is one of the best. Like, if you think LA Knight is like a top guy, then that's your opinion. And yeah, it's just like you think LA Knight's good, then yeah, just go watch his matches. Cause I don't watch LA Knight matches because I don't like the way he wrestles. I don't like the way he disrespects like the titles. I don't like the way he was talking to Triple H like, "Oh, I'm the fastest growing rising superstar, but I need a title." That's like the only reason why he won the United States title from Logan Paul. That's how I feel. Was like, he, I'm pretty sure he was telling Triple H like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave the company because I'm not winning anything." Well, maybe change your gimmick. I don't know, or maybe stop disrespecting and botching left and right. You know, every other match. Like, I'd not see LA Knight as a top guy. Like, yes, when he turned into LA Knight from I forgot his other gimmick, the Max Dupree I think or whatever. He became LA Knight. Dude, I was on the bandwagon for like a month. I actually went to a live show or Monday Night Raw when Shinsuke turned on Seth Rollins, and I actually have a video of like me there, and dude, I was like so hyped for LA Knight. I was like, dude, this is LA Knight. It's gonna be amazing. And then after like what, 2 3 months, I was like, dude, LA Knight's just trying too much to impress the audience. Like going on top of the ropes, botching like literally every time. Like man. But like I said, it's not about LA Knight, it's about Shinsuke. Um, I know some of you guys might hate this video or say, oh man, you're such a LA Knight hater, but my opinion is my opinion, and your opinion is your opinion. So, yeah, I'm just finally glad to see Shinsuke on top again with the United States title. And I think he's going to actually bring the title up. And I'm pretty sure one of his feuds, it has to be AJ Styles. Like, if AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the U.S. title at Royal Rumble or even WrestleMania Elimination Chamber, that'd be amazing. He could have so many matches with, like, Andrade again, Carmelo. Um, Hopefully, like the draft doesn't really uh like take place of like, oh, who Shinsuke can verse, because literally like the draft is so stupid. Like, doesn't matter if you're on Raw or SmackDown. Like, why Sami Zayn, CM Punk, Jay, like they're on all different shows. Like they're on all the shows. Like, no, just because they're part of the Bloodline story doesn't mean you should be hopping around different shows. Like the draft doesn't mean anything, you know. But it's WWE. We already knew that the draft doesn't mean anything. So I would love to see Shinsuke versus like Drew McIntyre, Shinsuke versus Tommaso Ciampa, Shinsuke versus Bo Dallas, Shinsuke versus Karrion Kross, Shinsuke versus Sami Zayn again. You know, all these good people, man. So many opportunities, and I hope they don't mess up Shinsuke. So that's my opinion, my reaction to Shinsuke winning the U.S. title. And let me know down below, guys. What is your reaction? And the best comment I will pin on top.